Hey guys, happy Friday. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Britta.
I'm Carly.
And this is another weekly favorite. So our beauty favorite of the week is the NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. This was a recommendation from Casey Holmes. And we put these lip liners in a video a few weeks ago, our drugstore #1's video. And it just made me think that I don't have enough of them. I think I only had like a red one.
In the video, I only had a red one.
Yeah, and so, and they're so good. Like for a drugstore lip pencil, I mean, just in general, they're a really good lip pencil. We like pencils. We don't like the ones that are like retractable. Just because we feel like
we like wooden pencils too.
Wooden pencils. I feel like they're the creamiest. They're the most like blendable in our opinion. And this was less than $3 on Target.com. You guys know that's like the only place I shop these days. But the Natural shade, I'm wearing it today under the What's Your Sign ColourPop lipstick, and it's just the most beautiful like mauve-y nude. It is, in my opinion, your lips but better, but deeper as well. Like for me, I like a deeper lip liner than my lip color because then I can put like a peachy lipstick on top and it still looks like it has some depth and it's not too nude. So this is like my perfect lip liner color. And when I saw her use it, I was like, that is gorgeous. And I ordered it right away. So highly recommend, like for $3, everyone needs this.
Definitely. Okay, next up is a skincare favorite, and I pulled this up on Sephora because Dermalogica kindly sent this to us, but it's their new Age Bright Spot Fader, and it's actually $45, but let me tell you why we love this. So it's interesting it's called an Age Bright Spot Fader because to me it's just a spot treatment. The active ingredients are salicylic acid, which is a BHA, which really exfoliates underneath your skin, so really great for acne, and niacinamide, which is great for improving like skin tone and scarring. So I think that's why they also say you can put it on age spots, but so we can get into this more, but basically the gel comes out of this little, it's like a pinhole size. Would you say it's very small? And you twist it, you twist this, and then you can squeeze and it comes out of that pinhole, and then you twist it back so that when it's twisted the correct way, like you see nothing comes out, which is great packaging. And then my favorite way to apply it is because the stuff is so strong. I use a Q-tip and I just put a tiny amount on the Q-tip from this little where it comes out, and then I dab it on the spot that you want to heal or the breakout, the active breakout you have. And I have never experienced a more effective breakout treatment.
Even putting pure salicylic acid on, like, isn't as powerful.
Yeah, so we love the ordinary salicylic acid 2%, which I believe this is 2% salicylic acid as well. But for some reason, the ordinary one, we each got a fresh jar, I guess you would say. And I had like burns on my skin from it, which is so weird. So I was like, okay, I definitely have to be really precise with this stuff. But even so, it definitely helped the breakout like come up to the skin faster and heal faster, but not as fast as this.
It's like so quick.
I had a spot that was under my skin. You know those breakouts, that are just like in the chin area, and it was like under my skin, super painful, and I put this on it, and the next day it had already turned into a whitehead, and then the second day I didn't put it on it again because I have really sensitive skin. It just like healed itself, and I was shocked because that has never ever happened with any sort of breakout treatment, spot healer, and we've tried so many. Like Mario Badescu.
Yeah, which is good, but that one's not like is strong enough for cystic acne. That's the only breakouts I really get are like on my chin, like hormonal acne. And I made the mistake of using it 2 nights in a row. Like Carly said, like you use it once and it brought the cystic pimple to the surface, and then I used it again and it caused a chemical burn on my skin because I have such sensitive skin, and that was a chemical burn. It was like scabbing. It was so gross. But it worked. It worked really well.
Yeah, it was crazy. I also used it on one I had on my forehead. Same thing. It just like came to the surface so quickly, healed so quickly. So honestly love this so much. And I feel because you only need the tiniest amount, and there's 0.5 fluid ounces in here, this $45 tea would last you a while.
Yeah.
Just really impressed with the effectiveness of the product.
Okay, next up is, I guess you would call this like an eye mask. So I have really bad dry eyes, and especially it's kind of like full-blown allergy season around here, everywhere I'm sure. And so my eyes have been extra dry, extra itchy, and because I like stare at a computer screen all day, the blue light glasses have been helping, but my eyes just feel so tired by the end of the day. So I was researching ways to combat that, and a lot of people were recommending like an eye compress, like a steam eye compress from Amazon. And there were some reusable ones that were really affordable, but then I was like, oh, but then when I go through them, like I feel like I'm gonna use them so quickly, like maybe there's one that, you know, is more like reusable. So I got this one, and it is by the brand Kimku. And basically, I think what is in here, chia seeds, maybe not chia seeds.
Sand?
No, what is it? I'll link it down below, but some sort of seed in here. You put it in the microwave and the seed like holds on to the heat, and it also releases it as steam. So, and this is so soft, by the way, like feel this. It's so soft, so it feels really, really nice on your eyes. It's not going to like tug in any way, because obviously that worries me as well. Like sometimes these eye mask type things can tug on like the very soft portions of the eye. But this is so nice and soothing on the eyes, and the amount of steam it lets off is like the perfect amount to where it like really calms your eyes and makes them less dry, and you leave it on for 10 minutes. I've been really, really enjoying it. It does have a scent to it. It smells like the seed. Why can't I think of what seed is in here? Oh, it's bothering me. But I'll link it down below. And so it does have kind of like an earthy scent to it, but that doesn't really bother me. It kind of similar to popcorn, but not true popcorn, if you know what I mean. Just really recommend this if you have dry eyes. I think it's really nice, and I have heard that this can help with headaches as well. If you get tension headaches like right in the front of your face, this can help like relieve those muscles because of the steam. So try it out if you have headaches or dry eyes. I really, really love it. And the band is adjustable as well. So I feel like it can work for a multitude of head sizes, which is really nice, because I saw some people, the reviews on this one were so good, which is why I went with it, but some people were saying that in other ones they've used, like the band was too tight, and so that made the compress like dig too much into their eyes. So this one, in my opinion, is plenty big enough, and I really, really like it.
Okay, next up is our Trader Joe's find of the week, and these are the new Trader Joe's restaurant style white corn tortilla chips. They look like this. We think they're the best tortilla chips to ever exist.
They're so good.
It says seasoned with sea salt and lime, and they're not as strong as Tostitos hint of lime, which we also love. But it's just so like a natural tasting, and it's just like the perfect amount of saltiness and lime. It's so good. We've had it with pico de gallo. I've been eating them on their own, like honestly, so delicious. But we think it'd be perfect for guacamole because they're substantial chips. They're like thick and nice, and they would really hold some guac on there.
Yeah.
So really love these chips. If you see them at your TJ's, definitely pick them up. They're such a good like summer staple.
Yeah, the bag is so cute too.
I know, it is cute.
Okay, and last is a book, and this isn't like a normal like chick lit book, but this is a daily meditations book. It's called Journey to the Heart, Daily Meditations on the Path to Freeing Your Soul, and this was a recommendation from the makeup artist Nikki DeRoast. We follow her on Instagram, and she was speaking about this book on her Instagram stories, and I have the Calm app, as I'm sure many of you do, for meditation, but I just never find myself using it. Like, I should probably set a timer on my phone for every morning to do it. But I like journal every morning, but I don't take the time to use that app because I think that for me, like, it's hard to get in the headspace to like actually, make it useful. But with reading, like whenever I read, I feel like I'm so into whatever I'm reading. And so I thought that a meditation book would just be better for me personally because I enjoy reading. And I feel like I don't know, everyone's different, but for me, I feel like the book made more sense. And basically there's a little like paragraph. So this is July, this is for tomorrow, and you read a little paragraph every day, or paragraph or so, like there's a little bit up there. So it's super easy, super quick. You can probably read it in like a minute. And I don't want to call them life lessons, but it kind of just like makes you stop and rethink certain things, like just daily reminders, I guess I would say. And I've found it super enjoyable so far. Like every single day I've taken something from it, and I'm kind of skeptical when it comes to these things that they'll work for everyone, and I'm not saying they will work for everyone, but if you just need like a daily reminder or just need like some grounding in your life, I think that this book is great. You can read it every morning, every night, whenever you have time throughout the day, and I believe there's just one little passage for each day of the year. So I don't know, I love that idea that you can start it over at the beginning of each year. I think it's really great. Okay, and that's it for our weekly faves this week. We'll see you next week.